Mill shut down in January. By March, I'd lost the house. 3 weeks at the Pine Rest Motel, living from one duffel bag, one white pearl snap by the heater. Last clean shirt I own. Interview at 10 in Tulsa. Half a tank and $40. Then Ray's wife called before sunrise. Said the service starts at 10. The boys put your name among the 6. Same out 40 miles west. The last clean shirt pressed beneath the steam. One chance at a paycheck, one dead no bank could see. When a man's down to nothing, he still owns the choice he makes. The last clean shirt, can't tell him which road to take. Ray worked beside me 20 summers, knew each scar across my hands. When the bottle cost me gin and I couldn't trust myself, he drove me to a treatment center. Told the foreman I was sick, covered every shift I missed while I learned to hold still. When I came back then, a shaking Ray just handed me a wrench. Said don't think me keep showing up, never brought it up again. The last clean shirt pressed beneath the stain. One chance at a paycheck, one dead no bank could see. When a man's down to nothing, he still owns the choice he makes. The last clean shirt, can't tell him which road to take. Had to split by old Route 7, Tulsa East, New Hope West. I laid my resume face down, turned toward New Hope instead. Ray's boys took the front 2 corners, I stepped underneath the rear. Red clay climbed my polished boots, his widow straightened my collar there. The last clean shirt, red clay along the sleeves. I missed my shot in toast and carried the man who carried me. A paycheck might have saved that month, Ray had saved me years before. I wore my last clean shirt and took his weight that day. Washed it in the motel sink, hung it wrinkled by the bed. Red clay stayed beneath one cuff, so did what Ray said, keep showing up. Here will never get signed off. Yeah, 32 years of Dalton packing, night calls, breakdowns, busted lines. Kept the freezer room from thawing, kept the flow moving by 5. Half moon cut up above my eyebrow, steam burn twisted up my wrist. Every mark came with a number, every number made a list. And one pale line down my forearm from the night they called me brave. Folks say that's where I pulled Louis free. I know why he needed saving. Every scar has a work order, date and line and what went wrong. Most of mine can't fix them breakdowns. One came from letting one roll on. They called it proof I saved a brother. I know what I failed to stop. Every scar has a work order, yeah, that one never got signed off. Yeah, line 4's guard switch kept on tripping, dry chain knocking in the frame. Louis said shut it down till morning. Boss said ship the last load anyway. I blocked the switch and wrote temporary. Said we tear it down at dawn. Told myself 10 more minutes, then I waved the line back on at 3:10. The change, I'm sideways, caught his glove and dragged him in. I killed power, cut my forearm. Louis kept his hand, lost 2 fingers. Every scar has a work order. Date and line and what went wrong. Most of mine can't fix some breakdowns. One came from letting one roll on. They called it proof I saved the brother. I know what I failed to stop. Every scar has a work order. Yeah, that one never got signed off. Yeah. Last October I drove to Louis, brought the yellow copy log. Set it on his kitchen table, said my name belongs on what went wrong. He looked once at my white forearm and the fingers he had lost. Said truth don't make you innocent, but he kept the page I brought. Every star has a work order. Some get close, some never do. Most of mine mark what I fixed, one marks what I put him through. They can hang my name in the break room, call my 30 years well done. Every scar has a work order. Yeah, that one never got signed off. Safety flag boxed in the shed. Louis kept the yellow page. The scar don't prove I saved him, it proves I let that line run. I came home just after midnight. Gravel snapping under tires. Red clay dried across my knuckles. Diesel clinging to my shirt. And I sat beneath the kitchen light. One suitcase by her chair. Said I never minded dirty hands, I minded eating alone. I held both palms up like evidence. Said everything I did was us. She turned the ring around my finger. Said work ain't the same as love. Dirt under the wedding band, work deep into the gold. I thought a paid off house meant love, while ours was growing cold. She never asked for cleaner hands, just one that would come home. Dirt under the wedding band don't mean you're holding on. 26 years I paid the mortgage, kept the roof and both trucks running. Put a boys through trade school, never let a bill run late. When her mama died in Little Rock, I stayed to finish one more floor. She drove 6 hours by herself, quit asking after that. Found our anniversary card still sealed inside my desk. Every year I brought home something, every year she wanted me. Dirt under the wedding band, work deep into the gold. I thought a paid off house meant love, while ours was growing cold. She never asked for cleaner hands, just one that would come home. Dirt under the wedding band don't mean you're holding on. At the doorway, she took my left hand, turned the ring beneath the light. Said I never wanted clean hands, I just wanted you home some nights. Don't call this leaving sudden, I've been leaving room by room. Then she set my hand back by my side and carried that suitcase through the door. Dirt under the wedding band, pale skin when I pulled it free. I kept every promise money makes, broke the one I made to her. She never asked for cleaner hands, just one that would come home. Dirt under the wedding band don't mean you're holding on. I scrubbed till morning at the St. Blackwater circling down. The rain came clean inside my palm. The house stayed empty. Granddad burned his tobacco barn when the crop note came due. Daddy torched the neighbor's dozer over 6 disputed rows. At 15, he handed me a road flare, said the wind would hold south. Hayloft lit from floor to rafters, black smoke covered half the town. Sheriff Tate ate eggs that Sunday, marked electrical on the farm. In our house, fire wasn't temper, it was how the men got paid. Fire in the family tree, passed like a trade, not blood. Granddad struck it, daddy taught it, I got good at making ash. We called it what a man had to do, so nobody called it choice. At 39, daddy called at midnight, said the tenant place stood clear. Bank note due on Monday, policy worth more burn than standing. Said bring Noah, the boy's 15, time he learns what keeps us fed. He held a second gas can, same way I did at his age. Then an upstairs curtain moved, small hand flattened on the glass. Daddy said they had their warning. Noah asked, we still doing this? Fire in the family tree, passed like a trade, not blood. Granddad struck it, daddy taught it, I got good at making ash. We called it what a man had to do, so nobody called it choice. I kicked both cans into the ditch, took the flare from Noah's hand. Daddy swung, I put him down with the fist he taught me first. Called a state fire marshal, gave him claim numbers and dates. Named a hayloft, those are 3 more 5s. Put my name beside 3. Daddy took 12 on a plea. Mine ran 7 fraud and assault. Noah sat behind his mama, wouldn't look at either one. Fire in the family tree, wasn't blood, it was a trade. Granddad lit it, daddy taught it, I kept cashing what it made. I stopped one house from burning, couldn't unburn what I did. First envelope Noah ever sent, used his mother's last name. No note inside, just that tenant house still standing. Yeah. inside the courthouse square. No terrace seal in the top drawer. Back room under the stairs. Printed clean alibis for cash. Work notes, told bills, dates. Made guilty men look busy. Made late men look delayed. A lie with ink and staple can walk straighter than the truth. I sold this town as paper till the paper started bleeding through. The last honest liar knows exactly where it bends. I sold the town its alibis and watched one bury a man. I ain't clean because I told it. I'm just done protecting who I am. Came in past midnight, white Ford ticking in the rain. One headlight gone, hood still warm. Ditch mud on the frame. Said, print a starter invoice. Truck was here by 10:15. His daddy's name opened doors. Mine just turned the key. Nora Clay died on the bypass. Marco Reed got pulled by dawn. Same cracked headlight, wrong man. No rich blood to lean on. The last honest liar knows exactly where it bends. I sold the town its alibis and watched one bury a man. I ain't clean because I told it. I'm just done protecting who I am. Marco said 16 months waiting while Carter shook hands at church. My invoice wore a Sunday face. Clean stamp, clean date, clean words. Trash bag behind the back door still held what I should have burned. Receipt tape read 1241. Carbon showed the pressure lines. Judge asked, did you make this paper? I said, yes, ma'am, and it's false. Carter paid me after midnight to make 10-15 talk. The last honest liar don't get washed clean on the stand. I forged the page that freed a boss and locked up a poor man. I sold the town its alibis, then named the one I sold. First true thing I ever printed, put my own name on the fold. Miller copy went dark, note area faded off the glass. Carter came home before Christmas. Marco walks free, but never passed. I hit my graves at closing for pills and Friday cash. Left your mama with the car note and blue lights in the yard. You were 7 when they booked me, 8 years inside the state. Wrote each birthday from my bunk, never mailed a single page. At 12 heard you made the team. At 18 watched you cross that stage. Filled 4 pages in the parking lot, then drove away. Letters I never sent, dry stamps, prison ink. I grew, I loved that all night, couldn't live it by morning. Every page said I missed you, every year said I chose me. 20 birthdays rolled in a cash box to the garage where you work. You looked up from an engine, saw my face and wiped your hands. I said I brought every birthday, I never had the nerve to mail. You opened number 18, read, I watched you cross that stage. You said you were there, I said across the highway. You folded the page once, then you chose not to come. Letters I never sent, dry stamps, prison ink. I could write love that all night, couldn't live it by morning. Every page said I missed you, every year said I chose me. I started with the pills, then the warmth and the shame. You said none of that changed, the address you knew by heart. I said I thought staying gone kept trouble off your porch. You said no, it kept you from seeing what I paid for you being gone. I asked, what do I do with 20 years in this box? You slid it back across the hood, carry them, I already did. Letters I never sent, you handed back every year. Paper don't do time for the man who wasn't here. Every page said I loved you, not one of them showed up. I carried the box back to the truck. 20 birthdays, no postage, the Bravado came down. I still knew his address. County jail chapel Thursday night, plastic chairs and bleach white floor. Chaplain said the Lord hears all. I kept my eyes on the door. I was in for Breaking Morgan with a tie jack out back. Told the judge it was for honor. Truth is I like hitting back. I knew how guilty men say sorry, how to fold both hands and plead, but fear don't leave a hallway just because you pray clean. A prayer with teeth, don't whisper, don't kneel. It puts a body in the doorway. When mercy has no hands, I ain't saying God was in it. I'm just saying Caleb lived. Marsh came in on Monday, first charge 17. Cop took half his commissary, made him call his mama for green. Guards called a county order, said boys learn to block that way. Caleb kept the Bible folded underneath his dinner tray. Friday night, Cobb cornered him, asked what else his mama had. I felt old anger dress up holy, and I let her use my hands. A prayer with teeth, don't whisper, don't kneel. It puts a body in the doorway. When mercy has no hands, I ain't saying God was in it. I'm just saying Caleb lived. I drove Cobb through the card table, broke 2 ribs and lost parole. Caleb shook against the wall while the guards took count control. Warden said, I like the violence. I said, more than decent men should. That don't make what Cobb was doing something decent men call good. Judge stacked 18 months extra. Chaplain stopped meeting my eye. Caleb walked out before my hearing with nobody owning his nights. A prayer with teeth don't make the sinner clean. It just bites down on the darkness where soft words don't mean a thing. I ain't saying God was in it, I ain't saying I was right, but Caleb made it through that jailhouse, and Cobb learned fear that night. 6 months later, Caleb wrote me, no thank you, no amen, just a photo and work boots. Standing straight again. Bank gave First Cavalry 90 days before the sale. Roof leaked over empty pews. Offering plates came back like Saturday. I stacked the chairs, chalked the ring beneath the rim. $20 at the side door. I took 10 from every purse. Sunday my blood would bleach. Button white shirt to the chin. Called it Saving God's house. Bank just called the no current. Sunday prayers, Saturday sins. Same flow, different hymn. Blood under the bleach. Fight cash in the tin. I kept the roof above us, sold the ground beneath it. Yeah. Mercer came with a rent stamp final, both hands wrapped in tape. Third round, blood ran from his ear. He asked what one more round paid. I said double if you finish. He stood because the lights were due. One right hand behind the ear, dropped him by the quiet chairs. I told police he fought outside. Board man backed the lie. Sunday I prayed beside his widow, his purse still in my safe. Sunday prayers, Saturday sins. Same floor, different hymn. Blood under the bleach. Fight cash in the tin. I kept the roof above us, sold the ground beneath it. Mary came before the service, Mercer's phone inside her hand. Video held the final round, and every word I said, she said you get one Sunday, you use them out for truth. Then sat in the front pew with his daughter beside her. I laid the fight book on the pulpit, read each person payment out. Said Mercer died because I paid him to stand when he should have stayed down. Sunday prayers, Saturday sins. No robe covered what I did. Mercer's blood beneath the bleach, his rent folded in the tin. I kept the roof above us. He never made it home. No amen balanced that. Deputy cuffed me at the pulpit. bank took First Cavalry in April. I ran graders for Clay County, 22 years in the seat. Rabbit Creek was dirt and gravel, past the Sloan place, mile 18. Commissioner Wade called Monday, said leave that last mile alone. Cal Russ wants the river frontage, no use fixing what he loaned. 15 lows set by the counter shed, tickets clipped above my desk. I told folks the stone was back-ordered, then went home and drew my check. The mile nobody maintains starts where the school bus turns around. Rain cuts, ruts, the county shrugs till the family sells the ground. They caught it where they caught it budget, I knew I stayed that way. The mile nobody maintains was left to wash away. September took the wooden culvert, Earl Sloan fell beside the stove. Ambulance stopped where gravel ended, 4 men carried him through mud. He lived but lost his left side movement, couldn't work the cattle again. Made so rusty river pasture for a wheelchair ramp and van. She asked when Stone was coming, I said next week like before. And past 15 loaded dump trucks parked behind the county store. The mile nobody maintains starts where the school bus turns around. Rain cuts, ruts, the county shrugs till the family sells the ground. They caught it where they caught it budget, I knew I'd stay that way. The mile nobody maintains was left to wash away. 7 families sold by winter, 3 held on another year. Russ put survey flags by mailboxes, Wade kept winning county chairs. My pension cleared that Friday, Monday, I went before the board. Laid the council work request down with the gravel purchase forms. Wade said rain had changed the schedule, Rusk said every sale was fair. I said we starved that road on purpose, then bought stone once no one lived there. The mile nobody maintained got blacktop when the poor were gone. Street lights ran to Rusk's new houses, county caught him moving on. They called it progress, called it growth, I knew what the paving meant. We let that road drive families out and fixed it for the men who bought them out. Fresh blacktop ends at Rusk's front gate, white lines clean and straight. Earl Sloan's mailbox lies below it, his name's still on the plate. auction tags hung from the tire rack. Lift chain still above bay 2. Sign man peeled, my name is Sunrise. Left a darker shade of blue. I rolled out Dad's red toolbox, paint worn down to iron gray. Sockets missing, handles taped, 30 years in every tray. His pressure gauge beneath the top shelf, Mama's picture by the lock, Eli's half-inch wrench still resting where he laid it when he walked. 30 years in one toolbox, grease down in every groove, every busted knuckle favor, every dead we carry through. You can price the lifts and wrenches, put a number on the room. 30 years in one toolbox ain't the same as what you lose. Eli came one January, 17 hard years ago. His little girl needed surgery, bills were more than he could hold. Said buy my half or help me sell it, I need money, not this shop. I heard Dad say keep it family, louder than my brother's voice. Told him that the place wouldn't leave it. He said then I guess I am. Laid his wrench across the workbench, walked out with an empty hand. 30 years in one toolbox, grease down in every groove, every busted knuckle favor, every dead we carry through. You can price the lifts and wrenches, put a number on the room. 30 years in one toolbox ain't the same as what you lose. I loaded that old box at sundown, drove 3 counties through the rain. Eli opened up his screen door, Dad's gray showing in his face. I said I kept his shop from leaving, let my only brother go. He looked down at the toolbox, said bring it in before it soaks. 30 years in one toolbox, Dad's hands in every groove, my pride beside Eli's old wrench, 17 years rusted through. You can keep a building standing while a family comes apart. 30 years in one toolbox, we finally rolled it through his door. Eli brought 2 coffees, pulled the top drawer open slow, turned that old wrench inside his palm. It needs oil, that's all. Found Dad's old 79 Ford behind a fence outside Ardmore. Primer showing through the blue paint, Johnson grass around the doors. VIN matched the faded title, Mama kept in her seated chest. Same crease above the left rear fender, same burn mark in the bench. He sold it when the mill shut down, paid Mama's bills and saved the house. was 19, caught and beaten, packed my tools and headed south. Rust don't mean ruin, not every scar means done. Still can sit through 20 winters, still remember how to run, but no wrench backs out hard words, no socket fits regret. Rust don't mean ruin if there's something worth fixing yet. 3 months chasing, riding, wiring, freed the pistons, patched the floor, sent Dad one picture of it. No apology, nothing more. He pulled in that next Saturday, walked around it twice in rain. Said that truck covered Mama's surgery, kept the bank off us till spring. I said, I thought you just gave up. He said, you never asked me why. Then leaned beneath the open hood, said, timing's off, hand me that light. Rust don't mean ruin, not every scar means done. Still can sit through 20 winters, still remember how to run, but no wrench backs out hard words, no socket fits regret. Rust don't mean ruin if there's something worth fixing yet. Light, moss circling above the drive. He held the timing light steady, I eased the distributor right. When the old Ford coughed and coughed, neither one of us looked up. He laid both hands across the fender, I set mine beside his. Rust don't mean ruin, some scars still hold the frame. We got that old Ford running, still had harder things to say. We never called it forgiveness, never said the hurt was gone. Rust don't mean ruin, it means there's something to work on. We left the primer showing, never painted over blue. Dad said, let the old marks stay. I said, yeah, we'll leave ours too. I was 22 hauling gravel for Bishop Road and Stone. Rain came hard on Mud Creek, 2 beers past, heading home. Found a pickup on his driver's side, headlights buried in the ditch. Luke Haney pinned behind the wheel, blood running from his lip. He said, son, please call somebody. I reached halfway for the door, then thought about my suspended license and put that truck in gear. Dirty roads don't wash clean, rank and blur the tracks. Blacktop covers red clay, can't pave 1 minute back. I laid roads across this county, still one ditch knows my name. Dirty roads don't wash clean, they only hide the stain. 7 miles to Jasper's Market, I called from the payphone there. Said wreck out past the Mud Creek Bridge, then hung up when she asked where. Rescue found him 40 minutes later. Luke was gone before they came. I told myself the wreck had killed him, not the time I drove away. Built my own crew by 30, put Bishop paving on the doors. Schools, churches, new subdivisions, I covered dirt for 30 years. Dirty roads don't wash clean, rain can blur the tracks. Black top covers red clay, can't pay 1 minute back. I laid roads across this county, still one ditch knows my name. Dirty roads don't wash clean, they only hide the stain. Mud Creek finally made the budget. Summer I turned 62. Luke's daughter brought the right-of-way phones, work boots soaked with morning dew. Said daddy died along the shoulder before the ambulance arrived. Somebody called from Jasper's Market, then left him there that night. I could have signed and kept on walking, let the rollers bury it. Instead I said that voice was mine, and I was first beside the wreck. She didn't curse or call me sorry, just looked toward her father's cross. Said you had 30 years to tell me, don't call today it costs. Dirty roads don't wash clean, fresh asphalt painted lines. I paved straight past Luke's white cross, couldn't cover what was mine. I laid roads across this county, still that ditch knows why I came. Dirty roads don't wash clean, and truth don't lift the stain. Mud Creek runs smooth in winter, no ruts, no standing rain. I slowed down by Luke Haney's cross, I never say his name, like he forgave me. Russ ran 3 counties from the back room of his bar. On the tow yard, half the bondsmen and the sheriff's campaign car. I was 22 when it cleared with my dead father. Oh, by 30 I was kicking doors for every name he wrote. I broke good men for bad money, called obedience, respect. Every favor built his kingdom, every favor came with death. No crown, no chains, I won't sit in Rusk's old chair. That seat was bought with borrowed fear, from men too broke to walk away. Put the iron on my wrist, first time I ain't wearing his chain. Yeah, Russ laid down above the tavern, black spit on the tile. Said keys are in the desk, this whole town is yours now. Robs judges, trucks and ledges, every badge already paid. Sit down before some hungry bastard takes everything he made. I looked at that empty chair, saw every door I'd kicked through. He called that chair my freedom, I saw every man it on. No crown, no chains, I won't sit in Rusk's old chair. That seat was bought with borrowed fear, from men too broke to walk away. Put that iron on my wrist, first time I ain't wearing his chain. I copied every ledger, every payoff plate and date. Wrote my name above the first one, sent the whole stack to the state. One copy hit the morning press before the sheriff reached the gate. He found me at the courthouse with the keys beside my boots. Said, you know this ain't half the county. I said, start with me, I didn't ask for mercy, I walked myself inside. No crown, no chains, let the whole town read the names. I wasn't clean, I was the hand that first time I wasn't on his chain. No crown, no chains. Rust keys went in an evidence bag. Deputy said, "You could've owned this town." I said, "That's what was wrong with it." I came in off the West Texas rigs, 3 weeks, late date April. Kicking my crack boots by the back door. Red mud across the floor. Sarah said the boys quit asking when you're coming home again. I said this work keeps the mortgage paid. She said it don't keep you here. It don't. I laced a new pair, threw my duffel in the truck, left the old ones where I dropped them, like that proved I'd come back. Boots by the back door, dried mud in the seams. I thought leaving something home meant home still belonged to me, but leather ain't a promise, and laces don't hold love. Boots by the back door ain't the same. It's showing up. By November, Sarah called me, said the house goes up next week. If you want the things you left here, come by Sunday after 3. The boys are over at her sister's. Boxes filled the living room. Those old boots stood by the back door, dust thick over dried red mud. I said, "You kept them all this time?" She said, "I had a house to clear." Then looked past me through the screen door. They weren't waiting for you here. Boots by the back door, dried mud in the seams. I thought leaving something home meant home still belonged to me, but leather ain't a promise, and laces don't hold up. Boots by the back door ain't the same. It's showing up. She said you called it providing, like that settled every score. You came home just long enough to leave us missing you once more. I didn't ask her to forgive me, didn't swear I'd changed out there. Picked those boots up by the heels, felt how heavy empty leather gets. Boots by the back door, dried mud in the seams. They carried me through every hard mile while home slipped out from under me. I kept the mortgage paid on time, still let the distance wear us down. Boots by the back door ain't the same as coming home. They sit beside my rented bed, red mud turned to dust. Some things you leave inside a house ain't yours to come back for. baby shrank into the back room after mama died that spring. Church women filled the freezer, praised me for taking him in. They never saw the belt hook or the dent above her bed. At 12 he split my lower lip. At 68 I shaved his face. I sorted pills and changed his sheets, fed the mouth I learned to fear. Town said blood takes care of blood. June stayed 3 states clear. The night I forgave myself, I didn't forgive him. I forgave the breath that came back easy when the whole house finally stilled. No quiet, no cleaning then, just relief. I quit calling sin. 217 bathroom floor, this came beneath the rack. He called the boyhood name he used before his hand came down. I stood in the kitchen with the phone, watched the second hand go twice. He said, son, don't leave me here. I heard mama say the same. I dialed when he stopped calling. Medics knelt beside the tub. I said I slept through all of it. They wrote it down as fact. The night I forgave myself, I didn't forgive him. I forgave the breath that came back easy when the whole house finally stilled. No quiet, no cleaning then, just relief. I quit calling sin. Yeah. Pastor called him stern but faithful, good provider, working man. Men need help prepared to own and carried flowers in both hands. June sent one line from Phoenix. Is it finally gone? I didn't stand and clear the record, didn't praise him in my turn. After dark I dragged his chair out, took the lock off mama's door, lay down on a bedroom carpet, slept 8 hours on the floor. The night I forgave myself, I forgave the part that felt free, not the 2 turns of that second hand or the lie I gave police. I quit serving out a sentence, kept the minutes that were mine. Forgiveness ain't an alibi. Trash truck took his chair at dawn. Mama's door stayed open. The kitchen clock kept perfect time. I took the battery out. Black 7-2 in a cinder block bay. County line cash, ball ties, no plates. Crowd ball hounds to hear him swear. He never touched a brake, the song laughing through the blood. She saw him on the shower floor. He said, don't tell him I lifted. She said, lifting got you home. By Friday he had changed the story. Foot stayed down, hand stayed true. She watched him sell a fearless name and hide the man who made it home. She loved the man, not the legend, not the name painted on the door. He kept feeding what they paid for till she couldn't find him anymore. She loved the man who knew when to lift said he never did. 10-grand purse on Bridge Road, half the county lined the rail. Turn 3, kick the rear end loose, guardrail coming fast. He looked and caught the slide cross, second car still straight. Crowd asked what went wrong, he blamed the fuel pump. She found him behind the trailers, said you chose to come home. He checked who stood nearby, said keep your damn voice down. She loved the man, not the legend, not the name painted on the door. He kept feeding what they paid for, till she couldn't find him anymore. She loved the man who knew when to lift. He loved the lie that said he never did. That night she laid his helmet beside the keys upon the bed. Said I never blamed the shaking, I blame what you did with it. Every time you made him bigger, you came home a little less. He said they don't come to see that man. She said I did. Her truck rolled down the gravel, tavern called his name. He let her taillights disappear, then went where the legend waited. She loved the man, not the legend. He chose the crowd and kept the name. Kept the car and tavern wall, lost the one who knew what got him home. She loved the man who knew when to lift. He loved the lie that said he never did. Years later, a kid asked, "You really never lifted?" He looked at her picture, said, "No, I just kept lying after I did." I left the house at 110, duffel bag behind the seat. Mara's last words rolled beside me, "You don't leave, you disappear." Drove past Cooper's Feeding Hardware, past the church on County 9. Stopped for gas outside of Dalton, rain crawling down the sign. Under restrooms buzzing light, I looked older than my years. Same hard jaw my father carried, the night he left us standing there. The man in the gas station mirror had my father's tired eyes. Same mouth trained to swallow every word, same hands ready for goodbye. I spent 40 years out running what his leaving did to me. Then I met him in that mirror with the truck keys in my hand. Dad left when I was barely 10, said he needed time in there. Mama kept the porch light burning until hope wore thin out there. I swore I'd never be that man, never make my children guess. But Jacob Reed and me shutting down Mara slept alone beside me. My phone lit up beside the sink, one new message from my boy. Mom said, "You're just driving, are you coming home or gone?" The man in the gas station mirror had my father's tired eyes. Same mouth trained to swallow every word, same hands ready for goodbye. I'd spent 40 years out running what his leaving did to me. Then I met him in that mirror with the truck keys in my hand. bought coffee, turned the truck around, drove home beneath first light. Didn't call with big promises, didn't swear I'd make it right. Mary met me on the front steps, said coming back, ain't staying yet. I set the duffel by the doorway, said I know, don't trust me yet. The man in the gas station mirror wasn't him, it was me. One U-turn didn't make me different, it just made me finally see I can't undo the years of distance or make one night set us right. But I came home and kept on staying, one hard morning at a time. The duffel stayed beside the doorway 3 months before she moved it. Some nights I still reach for my keys. Now I say what I used to hide. Dead patch county roads all summer, drove the plow through winter nights. Canvas jacket by the back door, reflector stripe down one side. Diesel settled in the collar, cold wind lived inside the sleeves. When the house went still that winter, that coat stayed where he would leave it. Mama boxes, boots, and coveralls, split his tools with Paul and me. I kept reaching for that jacket, never took it from the nail. The jacket still smells like diesel, cold dawn and engine heat, like Dad pulling in at sunrise, gravel crunching under wheels. Every year the sand grows fainter, still it brings him through the door. The jacket still smells like diesel, like it did when he came home. First hard freeze came in December, my old heater quit at dawn. Mama caught the pipes were frozen, black ice glazed the road to town. I stood shivering in my t-shirt, watching that old jacket hang. Thought if snow and sweat got in it, I might lose what still remained. Then I knew what he would tell me: quit standing there, grab your tools. I pulled the jacket from the nail and drove straight to Mama's house. The jacket still smells like diesel, cold dawn and engine heat, like Dad pulling in at sunrise, gravel crunching under wheels. Every year the sand grows fainter, still it brings him through the door. The jacket still smells like diesel, like it did when he came home. Mama saw it on my shoulders, pressed one hand against the sleeve. Said he bought that coat for working, not for hanging up in grief. We wrapped the pipes and cleared the steps, spread salt along the drive. By noon still smelled like my father, and a little more like mine. The jacket still smells like diesel, but that ain't all he left. It's the way he showed up early when the weather did its worst. I can't keep him from fading, everything untouched. The jacket still smells like diesel. Now it carries both of us. It hangs beside my own work coat, salt dried along one sleeve. Some mornings it smells less like Dad, more like what he left in me. I was 24 on a Cat B8 when Gray County raised the band. Red X across Mercy Band, state checks and shaking hands. Miss Ada held a porch post, Sheriff peeled her fingers free. I dropped the blade through her front steps and pushed her house toward the creek. Triple time on Sundays, bought our brick place up on Pine. Told my wife the lake meant progress, never said what paid for mine. Dust never forgets what the water tries to hide. Every road they drown for progress waits beneath that sheet of blue. Call the blade in order. Dust still knows who drove it through. 50 summers starved the reservoir. Old blacktop caught the light. Foundations rose from cracked white clay. Street signs leaned out of silk. My granddaughter walked Mercy Band, found brass numbers in the dirt. 214 and one blue marble from a yard I helped erase. She asked who lived here, Grandpa. I said folks before the lake. Then I saw where Ada's porch stood and heard those front steps break. Dust never forgets what the water tries to hide. Every road they drown for progress waits beneath that sheet of blue. Call the blade in order. Dust still knows who drove it through. Found Ruth and Dover cutting hair, 72 and closing shop. Set the brass plate by her scissors, said I drove the cat that day. She said, Mama knew your name, you remembered when the water left. She remembered every day. I said, I came to tell you sorry. She said, keep it, you kept enough. Put the numbers where you found them, let the ground say we were here. Dust never forgets what the water couldn't drown. I bought my house on Pine Street with the pay from pushing this down. I can blame the state and foreman, dust still knows who drove it through. Every road erased from paper waited underneath the blue. At dawn, I said 214, where 8 steps had been. By noon, the wind had covered half. 214 still faced the road. Lee called from the Red Dog, 140 in the rain. Said bring the Ford and come along. Don't ask me on the phone. Blood across his right shirt cuff, bar towel around his hand, pistol tucked beneath his jacket. Said a man pulled steel, I had to. At Miller Road I asked, where's the knife? He said must have dropped back there by the old grain scale. He changed it, said he only reached and left. One more mile wrong, one more chance I let go. McCray station lit the rain, I drove past it slow. Every mile I drove for blood, put his killing in my name. That Benton Bridget told me the man was sitting when he fired. 800 from a card game, said he wouldn't pay a dime. McCray station glowed ahead, blue shield above the door. Lee said blood don't leave blood stranded. I drove 1 mile more, burned a shirt below the levee, threw the pistol past the rail. By the time we crossed the county line, his killing wore my hands. 1 more mile wrong, 1 more chance I let go. McCray station lit the rain, I drove past it slow. Every mile I drove for blood, put his killing in my name. Lee died 12 years later, needle lying by his bed. Town caught him wild but loyal, put an angel on the stone. I kept quiet 7 more, till that dead man's daughter raised a white cross near the Red Dog turn with his full name and date. Then I drove to McCray station, drew the route and told it all. They booked me before sunrise. Lee was 7 years beyond the law. 1 more mile wrong, 19 years before I stopped. Lee pulled the trigger once that night. I carried what he did, I waited till he couldn't answer. That's another truth I own. I quit calling him my brother sin, put my name beside his own. Road crew pulled milepost 19 when they widened Benton Road. The number's gone, the turn is not.